Hi and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to do a review on the Moyu 3x3 axis cube as well as a quick walkthrough solve on it, and just got this puzzle today, and this is actually the first 3x3 axis cube that I have ever had, even though I do own a 4x4 axis cube and I've had it for more than 2 years now. So I've already done a few solves on this, and it's a really nice fun puzzle, and those who follow my channel know that I love stickerless puzzles most, and so that's what I love most about this, the fact that it's stickerless. It feels really good. And so for those who don't know what an axis cube is, it's basically if you take a 3x3 and let's say you were to cut these layers on an axis, you would get this. So basically, if you turn this slightly off center and turn this off center, you see this has a center, has edges, and it has corners. And so this is the same equivalent of this face right here. So this is the center. This is has one big corner, and it has these three smaller pointier corners, and it has these edges, which are two types of edges. It has these edges with two colors right here, and it has these edges with one color. And yeah, and so if you would to go even further, like if you want to basically make this even more complicated, you turn these all off center, and then you get this right here, which is basically a 3x3 ghost cube. And in order to scramble it, you need to turn them off center, and then you could turn it fully as such. And okay, so this video is not about the ghost cube, it's not about the regular 3x3, it's about the axis cube. And so one thing I should know, whenever oftentimes I see videos of people who are into cubing and puzzles, and about puzzle like a 3x3 axis cube, or for instance a master morphics, and they're really good with speed solving, like, you know, regular cubes and pyraminxes. When it comes to something like this, if your mind is not used to it, it's very difficult to grasp, you know, what turns where. Like if you turn it like this, and then you start turning it like this, you could easily get lost, and it takes time for your mind to get used to know where to turn, how it turns. In my case, I've been solving shape mods for several years already, more complex than this one, so I know my way around it. And yeah, you need to do, like, you know, maybe 10-20 solves on it, and then you start to get comfortable with it. And so this is basically what it looks like scrambled. And let's give it a solve now. So the first thing that I do when I solve it is I orient the centers. And so you look for you're gonna have two groups of centers that have matching colors. So for instance, if you look, this one has yellow and orange, and I see this one has yellow. So let's see another one that has yellow on it. And no, not my mistake, not yellow, because only two of them are gonna have yellow. So yellow, yellow, this one has orange, and this one has green. So we have to look for one that has green and orange, which is this one, and we orient them all so they face one another. So I'm going to turn this like this. Let's see. So you see these two yellows are kind of facing one another, with this orange facing this way and the green facing this way. Now we're going to turn this third center where the green faces the same direction as the green and the orange as the orange. So these centers are done, and now we do the opposite centers as well. And so let's see, we have white, turn it this way, and this one like this, so they kind of form like a line here. You see, if this would be white, it would form a line. And then we turn this one with the red and blue like this. So you see this red and red, and blue and blue. Okay, so the centers are oriented. And the next step is to make the cross. You choose whichever side you want. And so let's see, I'll start with this one, and I see here this blue piece belongs here, but it's flipped, so I bring it out to the bottom, kick it out, and then I put it in. And like I said, this is not a tutorial, it's just like a walkthrough solve. And okay, so here, blue and yellow, I have blue and yellow here. and it's going to connect with the blue side. Okay, so I bring this down, bring this up, back, red and yellow. So this one's in, but it's upside down. Bring it in. Here I have red. Let's see. And we have our cross, as you could see. Now we put in the corners. See, this corner belongs here. Just have to flip it. Put it in this one when you have the blue, but the blue is in here. You need to put the red to kick it up, that the red is here. So we need to put the yellow here. And so they're all like in, so just kick that yellow one out, put the yellow one here. We're gonna have to flip it. Now put the red one in here. And the blue one, gonna flip it, put it in. First layer is done. Flip the cube upside down, and let's see what we have. Okay, so here we need a green and red, which we have right here. And we see from which direction it comes in. And yeah, it's gonna have to come in from here, you see, from this side. So this is basic 3x3 algorithms. I'm using the beginner's method for this. This one I see has to come in from this side, like this. This one is already in. The white one goes in from here. Okay, now we're up to the top layer. And so now we see what we have. It's oriented right. So I see this one is flipped, because you see the green matches up with the white and the white with the green. So this one needs to flip. Let's see. This one is good. So let's see, this one is good. So it's these two that need to flip. Okay, now this one is already connected. We do the soon algorithm one time, or no, 2 times. Okay, now put on the corners. And then we orient the corners. And we're done. And yes, so really fun puzzle, good quality, and has a kind of a bit of a matte finish to it. Nice shades in my opinion. And yeah, highly recommend it for anyone who likes non-WCA puzzles. Yeah, so that's it for this video, and thank you for watching.